Hey guys, so happy you could join with me today as we listen to the Holy Spirit speak to us about some truth for the day that we can go about in our morning boost with this morning boost. And so, the morning boost for you this morning is bring it to the Holy Spirit. Now, what that means is that when you bring it to the Holy Spirit, whatever you're doing with, it's basically you foregoing your sense of judgment of the situation and saying, well, not saying, saying, what is the meaning of what I behold? And a still, by being still, waiting, looking, and judging not. By doing that process, and it's somewhat it's interchangeable. It's not, you don't have to exactly do it in that order, but it's one of those things where when you go about those things, it allows you to come at a situation, whatever it may be, in a calm state of mind. And also recognizing that by bringing it to the Holy Spirit, whatever you're dealing with, you're not going to decide anything on your own. You're not going to make any judgments on your own. You're not going to judge the situation for which you're called upon. But you're actually going to recognize that from this way of conduct, you're going to recognize that everything is for your benefit. That's the end result. That if you do this properly, what comes of it is that you're not as inclined to label things as, oh, this is negative, that's positive, all these things. It's the sort of undoing and rising above the ignorance of good and bad, in that you recognize the allness of the magnitude of what God is about, in that He pervades all the aspects of our life. So it all has to be good, because it's all from Him, all from love. And so now how we can apply this, bringing it to the Holy Spirit, how you can apply this in a practical manner. Let's learn through a situation. So situation, boom. Let's think of one that always seems to rattle people. You get cut off, or just something, and you're driving and boom, something happens where you're like, there's a plethora of things that people go through in driving. I'm sure you have your thing that jazzes you, gets you riled up, whatever it may be. So we'll just go with someone cuts you off, or yeah, you know, there's an obviously the world fixed mindset is gonna say, what the hell are you doing? Oh my gosh, this freaking idiot. Goodness gracious, get out of the way. What are you doing? Go, move. You're doing all these things because it feels like that person has to be not in your situation. They have to move, or else it's going to ruin your self-concept of what you want and who you are. Because it's ruin, because if he doesn't do that, that ruins your perception of this is how things have to go. But what we do then is we stop. We say to ourselves, deliberately, intentfully, okay, well, let me bring this to the Holy Spirit, and that shuts it down. That's what it's doing. It's shutting it down. And then from there, then you in order to come to the Holy Spirit, you have to be still. So still in your mind, waiting, just looking without judgment, just observing and judging not. Boom. And then from there, okay, now you can go forward. Okay. Why did that upset you? Oh, it made me feel like that if I could only have been a better driver, things like that. I could only have been better to prove that I am not incompetent, but He is depriving me of that. But then you recognize that you can be deprived of nothing. And so and also to be grateful rather that, oh, thank you for no accident allowing to have happened, that you were able to stop that. Because I tell you, when it comes to those car things, if you hadn't put the brakes on a second later, boom, crash. So it is very fine-tuned moments that the Holy Spirit's helping us with. So by bringing it to the Holy Spirit, when we're dealt with situations that may seem to provoke us to anger and hatred, we can use these, and He can guide us to the correct manner for which to inevitably lead to forgiveness and love. So let's go forward with that. It's a beautiful day to be able to express that. My hair is all gone for a myriad of reasons, but I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I hope this really helps. Let's bring it to the Holy Spirit, and let's just see the beautiful vista of love that shines before us in that forgiven world. Okay, see you guys. Godspeed, and we wish you well. Peace.